Welcome, everybody. It is episode 51 of GKDR. It is Tuesday, February 19th. My name is Devin Brevin, the dude, and I am joined by the Vermilion Beard, my little cherry blossom, Garrick Bartholomew Eaton.
I'm still ready for bed. I'm getting progressively more ready for bed as this fucking bullshit evening is going on. Like, I haven't even had like a bad night, bro. I'm just fed up.
You're just fed up.
Yeah, like my night's been fine. Like, I haven't even having a bad night. Like, everything, like, I had a pretty good day at work. I was productive. I got shit done. I don't know, man. I'm ready to call it an evening. Like,
dude, I'm drinking coffee right now.
Dude, I have a feeling even if I drank coffee, I would still end up asleep. How was your initial experience with Avowed though? I've seen either like you love it or you hate it, no in between so far.
So far I love it. And I have it installed on my PC, but I haven't fired it up on my PC yet. I started it on my Series X. I put that bad boy in performance mode right away because I wanted frames, but I am playing it on a 4K
Gotcha.
TV, so it does the super sampling still with the 4K TV. That game
looks interesting in that game.
Dude, it actually is. It's a Devin game. It's a Devin game. That's the best way I can put it. It's from the same people who made Fallout New Vegas and Outer Worlds.
I loved Outer Worlds. I played that game start to finish.
And it's definitely has more of a closer feel with Outer Worlds, but it is a fantasy game. It is a fantasy game. It is not going to play exactly like an Elder Scrolls like everybody thinks it is. And I think that's like why some people don't like it.
To be honest.
Yeah, and I don't think that they displayed it in that way at all. But I think a lot of people built up an expectation that it's supposed to play exactly like an Elder Scrolls game.
Kind of Starfield it itself.
Yeah.
In a way.
But it didn't. It was people did that to themselves. I will say that. Because it's not like it was advertised as like the biggest, greatest game or anything like that, Or
Starfield set that expectation. People set their own expectation for Avowed. I get what you're saying.
I've only played about 2 hours and I really like it. The colors pop really well. Again, I'm playing on Series X, so I think that is probably the way that most people are going to experience this game is on a Series X console, and I think it looks great. It looked like, I know there was a lot of worries with the color scheme and some of the graphics and something like that, but the character models look really good. The level of detail in all the environments is really good. I know this is kind of turning into like a brief first impression hands-on right now, which is I have no problem with, but I like it. The dialogue is great, very dialogue heavy so far, and some pretty good storytelling. There's also like straight up cinematics in the game, which is kind of new for.
Gio started the game also, and he said the cinematics looked very good.
Yeah, and the like I said, the game runs impressively. Like 60 frames or higher is what I'm running into. Like no problem.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah, and there's a third person mode that you can switch between. I've just been playing first person because that's what I'm used to with games this.
I'll play first person when I play it. I do plan on playing Avowed. I'm playing Indiana Jones. I finally booted that up.
Oh yeah, it's an incredible game. Incredible game.
I'm choosing to prioritize that right now.
Yeah,
at least for the next like couple of days until next Friday.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's an incredible game as well. But yeah, I enjoy it. And it's kind of like got a D&D feel to it. It's based in the Pillars of Eternity world, because
I remember hearing that.
Obsidian made the game, and I'm definitely going to play a lot of it. And it's got cloud save too, so I can play it in my living room and I can play it on my PC on the same save file.
Oh, nice.
No problems.
Love to hear it.
But we're not here to talk about Avowed right now because that review will be coming. We are here to talk about the rundown of Sony's latest state of play, and not so much more today because it is a lot. And this is Good Kraken's Death Ratio, and we're slashing through the podcast space to be your source for all the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear each and every Tuesday, not Wednesday, at 7 p.m. West Coast, Best Coast time. If you want to get ahead of the curve, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services wherever you like to watch or listen. But if you spend all your credits at another shop, that's totally fine. You can watch us record the show live right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you have Amazon Prime, that's okay. DJ's not here right now. I'm too lazy to build the soundboards. It means you also have Prime Gaming, which you can, help us out and give some love to us to level up our game. So you can support us by going to our YouTube channel, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Death Ratio and leaving a review there. Guys, for all your nerdiest drip and to stay up to date on all the Good Kraken episodes, please head on over to goodkraken.com where you can stay up to date with the podcast, see what merch items we have available, and soon you will also be able to get some more content through that way. Now, yup. Last week's episode of 20,000 Films, the Captain America Brave New World review, is available. That's right. You can go watch that episode right now on YouTube, or you can listen to it.
Always.
Yep, always spoiler free. And you can also watch or listen to that episode on a podcast service of your choice. Spotify, Apple, whatever else it's on. It's on all those things. Those things. The other platforms I don't listen to, but they're there. Sorry, platforms. Episode 156 of the Shipwreck Show is also available, where you can go listen to these guys talk about treats and cheeseburgers and snacks and other things, because that's what happened.
Yeah, we rated and ranked Hostess and Little Debbie snacks.
Yeah. See, I wasn't there for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
Nice. I actually haven't watched it yet. I do need to watch that one.
Little Debbie donuts suck. Spoilers.
They do.
And I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what we put in like the S tier, like the good shit.
You know what's an S tier item?
What got the cream of the crop?
Those Nutter Butter chocolate and peanut butter wafer.
I think bars. I think that made it like to like a B.
That's like S tier, dude. You throw that shit in the freezer, it's one of the best treats ever. Just saying, that's an S tier item.
I think Swiss roll also got B tier.
I agree with that. Swiss rolls has a weird aftertaste.
Cakes got S tier.
Really?
Yeah, zebra cakes got S tier.
Those have less flavor than the other two items, in my opinion. Those just taste like straight like sugar.
Well, you didn't get to have an opinion because you weren't on the episode. So
yeah. That's fine. That's fine. You guys and your dog shit opinions. Episode 4 of Songs of the Abyss is live now. That's right. Our longest episode to date. 3.5 hours, 4 hours. It's about 4 hours. Just
3.5. Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah. It's available. Go watch that shit. That was a wild episode. That was a very wild episode, actually. Lots of combat. You get to hear us be dumb and panic, and you get to hear Garrick be mad about a certain somebody.
Some moments.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Episode 5 will be available for early access Saturday afternoon. We always film those in the morning. We had a slight reschedule this week. Again, busy week for everybody. But we will have that ready for you. And we will have the full version of the episode available to the public the following Monday, Tuesday, somewhere around there.
Monday.
Yep. Now, Garrick. I know that your line of sight is on the bed, but our line of sight is on what games are releasing for the week of Tuesday the 18th through Monday the 24th. That's right. We got some upcoming games for you. As we already talked about, Avowed came out yesterday on the Xbox Series X, S, and PC. That was February 18th. So far, I love it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. This is brought to you by GameSpot, by the way. That's where we're getting all of these releases. We also had Lost Records Bloom and Rage Tape 1 on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC on February 18th as well. That is now available for all y'all. And then today, February 19th, we have HPL Nyarlathotep Rising. I think that's how you say that. That's a word. And that is out on PC. HPL Nyarlathotep Rising. Then tomorrow on February 20th, you can get Tribe 9 on PC, iOS, and Android. And then on the 21st, you can get Die in the Dungeon on PC. And then on the 20th.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
And that's actually it for the week. That's it. Not a lot of games coming out this week, and I think it's because people are like,
Game
"Oh
of
shit!"
The Year comes out next week.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, Avowed comes out this week. Damn. Oh wait, Monster Hunter Wilds comes out next week. Damn." So that everybody's like, "Nah, we're staying away from this." So, which I think we're gonna see a lot of that in the future.
Yeah, everybody is really smart to be giving Monster Hunter Wilds a fairly large berth for a week or two.
Yeah, yeah. Which I'm actually interested in. What's coming up after that? I'm trying to see if there's any like crazy Split Fiction.
I think there's
something.
I think there's yeah, but I think there's something else that's like the next week. Yeah,
yeah. That's
I'm gonna get Split Fiction also. That game looks fire as fuck.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. We should play it together.
I already have my my partner.
Oh, you do?
In crime.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Gio and I played It Takes Two together.
Okay.
Also, so.
Ooh, Atomfall comes out at the end of March. That's right. I'm actually looking forward to that.
That's gonna be on Game Pass. I'm excited.
Yep. And the first Berserker Kazan also comes out on the same day. That I'm actually interested in.
March?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good shit in March then.
Yeah. March is going to be a really busy month for us. I can say that right now. I'm just looking at the list. Same with April. April's going to be crazy, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. We're getting straight into the thick of it. Garrick, can you tell the people what's up next?
Into the thick of it. Yeah, we're going right into. He ran the scenario like a bajillion times, right, with the Mind Stone, like so many times, and this was the only one where we won, Devin.
It's actually the wrong.
I just broke the box that I keep my thingy on. That was really disappointed. That's a bummer. Anyways, whatever fucking stone he had,
what's the time?
He used it. And Time Stone, yeah, that one. There we go. Because I haven't watched those movies in a really long time. I've actually only seen this movie once, but that's okay because we're headed into the Endgame. Endgame. I've only seen it one time.
Okay, you should watch it again. Guys, we are going to be doing a rundown of Sony's latest state of play that aired last week. It was quite extensive, actually, and I'm going to be giving a rundown from start to finish here for you, as we had some game announcements and some more rundowns, some story trailers, and all of that good stuff. Yeah, we had
hell yeah.
At the state of play. This is going to be straight from the PlayStation blog here. Today's state of play included new game reveals, fresh looks at upcoming titles, and confirmation of several release dates and more. PlayStation and Sony want to give you the straight into the headlines of the show, so without further preamble, instead of saying just adieu, you'll find the show ready to watch below. So you can go to their blog and you can watch the show whenever you want. Now, what we did get starting off with a Borderlands 4 launch date trailer. Gearbox shone the spotlight to its upcoming looter shooter Borderlands 4, confirming that its PS5 release for September 23rd. The new trailer gives insight to the most intense action, devastating action skills, and all new movement abilities that await you on the planet Kairos. As mentioned in the trailer's outro, the full Borderlands 4 gameplay reveal will debut during this a state of play coming later this spring. Um, I watched this. I'm actually kind of excited to play this one. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I've only not played like one. Okay, that's not entirely true. I guess I didn't play, and I don't really play like the spin-off stuff for Borderlands like very much. Like I've never played like Tales from the Borderlands. I didn't play original Borderlands, and I had zero appeal on the pre-sequel, like at all. Like the pre-sequel just looked, I don't know, not good to me. Um, and but I fucking loved two and loved three even more, and then loved Tiny Tina's even more. Aside from that dog shit DLC they gave us, that was actually the most fun I ever had with the Borderlands game ever. Um, and so I'm pretty stoked for this one. I think it's time to get back to the main franchise. As much as I want like a sequel to Tiny Tina's Wonderland, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think I just hope they hit it out of the park after what that bullshit movie they gave us.
Dude, that movie sucked. It's one of the
I
worst
still haven't
movies.
seen it. I don't have any intention to watch it at
Don't.
all.
Just don't. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing Borderlands 4 when that releases, and I look forward to seeing more about the gameplay. Moving on to the next game that was shown, we had Darwin's Paradox in this puzzle platformer releasing in 2025 on the PS5. You take on the role of Darwin, an octopus snatched from the sea and thrust into a mysterious food factory. Darwin has all the evolutionary features of an octopus, including the ability to climb almost any surface, camouflage himself, and also skill to shoot ink and evade his enemies. This is a Konami game, and it is a side scroller like puzzle platformer. And it looks pretty interesting. I would not be
I really
surprised if you
liked the
played
trailer
this.
for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked the trailer for this one. This is definitely something I'm interested in playing. I like the concept. While I have not personally played the um, this franchise that I'm about to mention, a lot of people are saying it has similar vibes to Oddworld,
Mm-hmm.
which um, after like went and like watched some of the trailers for Oddworld, I wholeheartedly agree. It's got like the same vibe. I think this will be really fun. I love puzzle platformers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, moving on to the next game that was shown off, we had Dave the Diver, Ichiban's Holiday. That's right. Um, it's a
Another
partnership
DLC.
that's sure to make a splash. Dave the Diver is joining forces with Like a Dragon. Kasuga Ichiban decides to take
Oh,
a well deserved break at the Blue Hole and stumbles upon a dolphin poaching syndicate, forcing Ichiban and Dave to dive into action. Be ready for karaoke, beat 'em up style infiltration, and familiar faces when the DLC launches this April on PS5 and PS4. And yes, it is going to have it looks like it has like some
that's
sort of
wild,
combat
dude.
and stuff in it, and it has like a beat 'em up like side scrolly like addition to
Like,
the
dude,
game
that's
now.
fucking ridiculous. I
Yeah.
actually have Dave the Diver, and I made sure I got the Godzilla DLC before it like went away and all that shit.
Mhm.
And I literally haven't even booted it up or even played it at all.
Mhm.
It's something I really want to get around to.
Yeah.
Uh, I wonder if this will probably be a paid DLC. I imagine this one and the other jungle one they have are paid DLCs because the
Yeah.
Godzilla one was free.
Oh, really? Really? Yeah, I
Hmm.
guess we'll see. I don't know. I didn't see anything about it being free, and I didn't see anything about it costing money. So I guess we'll just have to check into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next announcement at the State of Play was a Days Gone remastered trailer. That's right. Days Gone remastered was announced um, at at the State of Play, and let's see
Oh,
here.
dude. If you own the game, it's a $10 upgrade. I did it already. I already own it. I already own PlayStation 5 version. The easiest $10 to fucking spend ever. I have like
Yeah,
128 hours in that fucking in the PlayStation 4 version, dude. Actually I straight up kind of stand for this game and legitimately think it was robbed. I think it is fucking ridiculously underrated. It is one of my favorite open world zombie survival games set in the Pacific North. Fucking literally set in Oregon. It's set in Oregon
yep,
specifically, like in Eastern Oregon. And dude, it's just got so much fucking good shit going for it. Dialogue, interesting characters, interesting take on like post-apocalyptic zombies. Dude, the freaker hordes, the number of zombies on the screen that are actively trying to fuck you up and kill you at one time is insane. Oh,
yeah.
dude, and just customizing and riding the motorcycle around.
Hmm. It looks great. I haven't played it at all myself. It looks like they're adding a permadeath mode and a speedrun mode as well. Um,
Dude, a
and they're
permadeath mode
adding a
would
whole
be
new
nuts.
horde assault mode too. So it's
That'd be
like,
fun. Yeah, I'll definitely try all of those. I actually
mm,
cleared like the map when I played this game. Like
yeah,
there's like nests of zombies that you can like take on, and dude, I went around the whole map and just wiped those fuckers out.
you would do that. You would. But yeah, they're updating the graphical fidelity of the game. They're updating 3D audio. They're also adding in new DualSense features. Um,
Fuck yes.
And yeah, as you said earlier, if you own this on PC or PS4, you can upgrade to the remastered version for $10. I haven't played this game yet.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
saw
played it.
that. I saw that flipping through the store, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, easy, easy, $10 to spend." Like, boop,
Yeah.
already done. You would fucking love this game, Devin. Like, you would love this game. Like,
Hmm.
I cannot. It's like I understand how you skipped it, but I genuinely think you would have an amazing, amazing time with Days Gone.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I've definitely had my eye on it. I think it's on my wish list on Steam right now. If I do pick it up, it'll definitely be on
It goes on
PC.
sale pretty regularly.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that now with the remastered being announced. Um,
Yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah. Next up, though, on the list, we had Digimon Time Stranger, the latest installment in the Digimon Story series. Story Time Stranger is set to release in 2025 on PlayStation 5. In this JRPG, players will travel between the human world and the fantastic realms of the digital world, and features an improved battle system. Fan favorite characters like Agumon and Omegamon, as well as other Digimon in a brand new roles. I don't know about you, but this kind of caught my eye. I used to play Digimon World back in the day on the PS1. It was one of my favorite games back then.
I really like the Digimon World franchise, but I am also familiar with the Digimon Story franchise, and it is straight up not for me. It's because it's Persona Digimon, more or
Mm-hmm.
less, which is just not my bag.
Yeah.
It misses me pretty hard with the turn-based combat. Uh, I hope it's successful. I always want Digimon games to be good. They have not been great in recent memory. Even Cyber Sleuth was like, I think like on the high end was getting like 7.5, 7, like
Yeah.
76. Like it wasn't doing super big numbers. I feel like the franchise is really coasting on like cult following and nostalgia these days, and
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have like a lot to really bolster it to get it cool or interesting new games.
Mm.
I think Cyber Sleuth is even fairly kind of old. Came out in 2018 or 2019. I don't know. I want it to be good. I hope it's good. It's just the Persona style combat and like dialogue and storytelling is just not. That's not what I want for my Digimon games. I prefer the world style where it's like I've got two companions with me. We're fighting. I'm breeding them. I'm raising them.
Yeah, yeah. It does look like a mix of like Pokemon and Persona kind of put together. That's what it kind of looks like to me.
Yeah,
Yeah. Next up, a game that I am very, very much interested in.
same,
We have
same.
Directive 8020. This is from the studio that are behind The Quarry and Until Dawn. In Directive 8020, you can watch the brave astronauts of Cassiopeia embark on a deadly mission to save humanity, where every choice could be their last. In a new exclusive story trailer, Supermassive Games also announced an October 2nd release date for its new sci-fi horror. Dude, I am all fucking in on this game so hard. This is going to be when Splash Damage comes back. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this game. I fucking love I loved Until Dawn. Like
Mm,
loved that fucking game. Didn't actually have the opportunity to play the Quarry yet. I think it's something I want to get around to eventually.
mm,
Unfortunately, I the reason I haven't is it got spoiled. Like the ending got spoiled for me, which sucks in those
mm,
kinds of games because dark picture games usually have like good twists and stuff going on for them.
mm.
But this is definitely a day. This is like a day one. I hope this gets like a. I hope this gets a spoopy time release.
October 2nd.
Oh, does it have a release date? That's
Yep,
fucking
October
sick.
2nd.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Oh, I didn't see that. I did. Yep, just had a blind guy moment.
yeah. If this is crossplay, we should definitely play this together.
Wait, is this gonna be? Are you gonna be able to play this with friends?
Um, I'd assume so. I mean, you could do that with a lot of the Dark Pictures games.
And yeah, you could. The Quarry had co-op too, didn't it?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that would be pretty crazy.
yeah. So, usually they'll have like a couple characters, like two or three, maybe
Yeah,
sometimes even
yeah,
four
yeah. I
characters that
forgot
all
that they.
have their
I
own
forgot
like
that they did
stories.
that. I've
Yeah,
only ever played them by myself.
yeah. Ernell and I played a lot of the Dark Picture anthology games together, actually. Like a lot of them. Every single game I've played has been with somebody. I've never played one of these by myself, personally. Next up, we had Dreams of Another. Q Games introduced Dreams of Another, the newest addition to the Pixel
Four
Junk
player co-op.
series. Hell yeah. Coming to PS5 and PSVR 2 this year. This third person exploration action game is built around the philosophical theme there is no creation without destruction. Rather than destroying objects by shooting, your shots materialize and rebuild the world. This unconventional mechanic offers a gameplay experience that challenges the norms of the genre and invites players to a whole new dimension. So it's kind of like got a fog of war, and you kind of explore and you shoot things to enhance your story and to get new stories and interactions within the world. But it looks like there's also enemies to like get into firefights with and stuff too.
That sounds like a game that Ernell's gonna play.
Yeah. It's not really my cup of tea from what I've seen of it, but it is
It
interesting and
looks
it is,
interesting conceptually,
yeah. It's
but I
it's
don't know.
it's definitely a new idea, right? And I think that's what games need.
Yeah,
It
that's
needs
for
new
sure.
ideas. And who knows, it could turn out to have a fantastic
Watch it
story.
bang.
Yeah. Get it? Bang.
Watch it be like a Balatro scenario where it's just like game of the year. Just
I
fucking
don't
blows
think
everybody
you
out of the water.
realized the dad joke you just did. You said watch it bang.
Just because it's a fucking. You're so dumb, Devin.
It's a shooter. Like you unintentionally did that though. You did that. Not me. You did.
I know.
Next up, we have Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Steel Wool Games is bringing players another excursion into the horror trappings of Five Nights at Freddy's. Secret of the Mimic is an all-new adventure launching on PS5 later this year on June 13th. And this gameplay reveal teased the objectives and some of the terrors that you can expect to encounter. Guess what some of the terrors you can expect to encounter are? You guessed it. Animatronic monsters. Woo! I mean,
it's crazy to me that like this franchise is still going as strongly as it is. Like I feel like this is one of those like if you've played them one, you've played them all sort of games.
yeah, I haven't played
I
a
think
single
people
one.
play for the lore though.
Yeah. I haven't played a single one.
I've never played one.
And I probably won't play one. So
I do know people that have, and people that are interested in the lore. I watched the movie and didn't hate it. Graphically, I will say this is looking better than like they are. The games are looking like more graphically interesting.
yeah. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they still look not that great either. Like,
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, new Five Nights at Freddy's. Some people are stoked about it. I'm not one of those people, but yeah, there you go.
Yep. If you're a fan, you know.
Yep. Next up, we had something that has been catching my interest.
Oh yeah,
here.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of this.
We have Hell Is Us. Alongside a new gameplay trailer teasing some of the characters and combat, action adventure, Hell Is Us revealed its PS5 release date at the State of Play for Sony, and that will be coming out September 4th. Oh god, this fall and holiday season is going to be insane.
This year's looking pretty stacked, dude.
I think this is going to be one of the best years in gaming. I think this is one of those years. This has a lot of level of detail to it. It looks like it has some great mocap, some great graphics. I want to play this.
Like they got me with the goddamn art, honestly. Like their key art. Before I even watched the trailer, I was just like the fucking I was like the coat with the fucking rain with the sword. I was just like, you're speaking my language. Like
you know what this reminds me of? There was an old Xbox 360 game I used to play and love. It was called Sector 9. Do you know what game I'm talking about?
Oh, dude.
This kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
Fuck. I haven't. I don't think I played it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure I know the game you're talking about.
It was one of the first games I ever played on 360. It was one of the first games I got. I remember the 360 was already out for about a year when I got mine, and I bought a bundle box at a local ma and pa game shop. And the games I got were, what did I get? I got Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Fallout 3, Grand Theft Auto 4, Halo 3, Sector 9, and I think I also picked up Call of Duty. At the time, I think it was just it was Modern Warfare, the first one that was out at that time. Geo, thanks for the sub, baby. But yeah, anyways, it reminds me of that. I'm going to play this game. I know it's going to be releasing on a lot of platforms too.
Try to find a trailer of that Sector 9 game, if you can after the show. I'm interested to see that because, like, I feel like I have a memory of it, but I
think it was actually called Dark Sector.
Maybe I don't. Dark Sector. I was like Sector. I was like maybe like the title
it's called Dark Sector.
Sounds vaguely
okay, not Sector 9.
Familiar, but
my mistake.
Not
chat.
Sector 9. Okay.
Dark Sector.
Sector.
You don't have a sword though. You have like this bladed like boomerang thing that you use like a sword.
No, I've definitely not played that game.
Yeah, I played this game.
But yeah, no, Hell Is Us looks dope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about it.
Yep. And next up, for all you Souls-like fans out there, we had the announcement of Lies of P Overture. That's right, the 2023 action RPG Lies of P is receiving a prequel in the form of DLC. Lies of P Overture, transporting you to the city of Krat, back in its time of grandeur before its collapse on the brink of the Puppet Frenzy massacre. You follow the legendary Stalker, a mysterious guide Through untold stories and chilling secrets. As Geppetto's deadly puppet, you'll journey through Krat and its surroundings, uncover hidden secrets, and face epic battles that shape the past and future of Lies of P. Yeah, there is
You ever
some.
played this game?
I played some of it, did not beat it.
Dude, I just skipped it. Like for no reason. Like just I was just like and just like never even gave it like a fair like a fair shake, honestly.
I think you would
Uh
like it. I think you would actually
I
like
have
it.
nothing against it, and like it looked decently interesting. I just never played it. Dude, and the thing is I'm pretty sure it was on Game Pass.
I think it still is, actually.
Yeah. So I don't even have like I don't even have like an excuse. I
Yeah.
just have it. And I fucking love Souls games.
Yeah. It's a very well celebrated Souls game, too.
Yeah, I do remember seeing lots of
Yeah.
really great things about it.
Maybe it's because the main character does kind of look like a weird version of Timothy Chalamet.
I mean, I don't think that would stop me from playing it.
Yeah. Have you seen the way Timothy Chalamet looks right now? He looks like a dirty, greasy, like trailer park bum.
No, it's a mustache, dude. It's that fucking mustache.
Well, he cut his hair short and he slicked it back and he showed up to I can't remember what event he showed up to, but he was just wearing a wife beater with pants, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
No, dude, I have not seen that look.
I was like, "That's Timothy Chalamet."
You're like, alrighty.
I don't think it's Chalamet anymore. I think it's Tim Chalamet.
Yeah, the heavy southern drawl.
Yeah. Next up, we have Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. If you've been
Fucking
readying to head the
anime
high
isekai-ass
seas for
name.
Ryu Gatoken Studios, a new action adventure when it launches next month, the studio has a nice surprise for you. A PS5 demo of Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is available on my birthday, which was last Friday on the 14th. That's right. It's been out for 5 days. If you're listening to this audio, it's been out for 6 days. It's the perfect opportunity for newcomers to experience this spin-off featuring fan favorite character Goro Majima. So yeah, get your pirate on and get your Yakuza on at the same time.
Yeah, that game's probably gonna do well. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look ridiculous. I haven't played any of the Yakuza games in quite a while. I played like the first 2 Yakuza games, and that's it.
I've not ever played one.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Speaking of pretty
I have
good,
a friend who's obsessed.
I mean, understandably, it's a great series. It gets celebrated for a reason.
True. Hella high scores from that franchise.
Yeah, yeah. Next up, a game I've actually had my eyes on for quite a while.
Same.
Action adventure fantasy JRPG. You got me. You got me. Lost Soul Aside. That's right. Ulta Zero Games welcomes you to Lost Soul Aside, an exhilarating sci-fi adventure that features stylish combat with customizable loadouts and synergistic combos, as well as a diverse environments, unique enemies, fascinating characters, and a compelling story, creating a world full of tension and exploration. The game launches on PS5 and PC May 30th. I told you May is going to be crazy.
Hell yeah, dude.
This game comes out just a few days after Claire Obscura Expedition 33 as well. And this game looks so freaking cool.
Ooh, dude, I think I might have to pick this over Claire Obscure for me.
Guess what? Claire Obscura is going to be on Game Pass.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna have. This looks like it has action combat like Final Fantasy, like 15 or 16, which I'm really interested in this.
It looks like if you told me this was a Final Fantasy game, I would believe you. You know
like,
what I mean?
All right.
Yep.
Dude, and the visuals look very crisp.
Yep.
Everything's real clean.
I've been watching updates on this game for about 4 years now. Actually, I've been paying attention.
I'm fucking. It's
So
the enemy that I love the enemy design, like or just
mhm,
just character designs in general look fucking
mhm,
sick in this
yep.
game.
I will definitely be picking that up. If I don't pick it up right away, it'll be shortly after it comes out. But that is a game I am going to play. The only reason why is like I'm gonna play the shit out of Expedition 33. That cast is too great. Like I have to experience that story. And they're already working on a movie. Like they're already working on a live action movie with all the actors and actresses that are portraying those characters. That is
Wasting
insane.
no time, dude.
That's how confident they are in this. And it's being backed by Sony and some other like big name publishers too,
Yeah,
which
I
is
was gonna be
insane.
like, I was like, who's fronting the bill for that one? I wonder.
I don't know. I don't know for the movie, but I know that Microsoft and Sony are both fronting the bill for the advertising for that game because Microsoft put a
Yeah, they
Game
want
Pass
that
Day
game
One,
to succeed.
and Sony is like, "Hey, this is this is on our platform too, guys." You know. Um. Next up, we have Metal Eden. Described as an adrenaline rush sci-fi FPS by its creator Raycon Games, Metal Eden is set on a far-flung future space colony that's under threat. A combat-ready android, Asuka, is deployed to protect the colonists. Expect a fast-paced action when the game launches on PS5 May 6th. Another game coming out in May. This game actually looks really good.
This
Like,
game looks fucking tight. It kind of
yeah.
gives me like a mix of like Titanfall and Doom.
That's what I was gonna say. Big Doom vibes and like definitely like kind of like Titanfall with the weapons. It's a
Yeah,
very
and like
futuristic.
the movement gives me Titanfall vibes too.
Hmm. Yeah, and the fact that you just get to be an android, it's so cool. And like the graphics look so good. They look so. This is probably gonna
Yeah,
be one
dude,
of the
games
best
are
looking
getting real
games.
crisp. Like I'm glad that we are getting to the point where
Hmm.
like we just need good visuals, guys. Like fucking it does not everything needs to be ray tracing. I just fucking need it to not look like shit.
Yep. I don't care about ray tracing. I don't. I turn it off
I
in
don't give a
almost every game.
fuck, dude. Do you know how often I'm stopping to look at the reflection in a video game? I'm not, because I'm playing the fucking video game. Like,
Yep. Yep. Oh man. Next up, this game is gonna have its chokehold on me. I'm gonna play the shit out of this game because I played the shit out of it back in the day. Metal Gear Solid
dude, I
Delta
saw the
Snake
release date and I
Eater.
was like, Devin's happy.
Naked Snake sneaks onto PS5 August 28th. To mark the announcement of the release date, Konami shared an all-new trailer for the upcoming remake, including the first in-game look at the Cobra unit. And that's not all, as the trailer's end reveals the remake will include the return of Snake vs. Monkey minigame mode. That's right, you can do an ape escape mode in Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater. Um, I am so excited for this. I am so excited for this. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Easy. Top 5 right here. This game.
Never played a Metal Gear game ever.
You know what's really great about this one? It's a prequel to
Hmm.
everything else.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so
It's a good place to start with remakes.
yep. So
The
I think that's why
beginning.
this one got I think this is why this one got chose. So I think you should play this, Garrick. I think you should play this game.
I don't know. I would have to see some more gameplay of it because like stealth focused games are pretty hit and miss for me. And if I remember right, Metal Gear Solid's pretty stealth focused.
You don't have to be that stealth. You don't have to be. There's
Yeah,
definitely parts that you want to stealth, but you can go
sure.
balls to the wall in this game.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I don't know if it's a game I'll play or if end up watching somebody else play it, but
Mhm.
we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. I'll keep my
Yeah.
eye on it.
This comes out August 28th, and this is on my Fantasy Critic
Plenty of
actually.
time.
I took that on a Fantasy
Yeah.
Critic
Yep.
out of
I
hope.
did remember you drafted that.
Yep. That's gonna be an easy 90. Just saying. um Next up we have Mind's Eye. Join
This looks
Jacob
sick too.
Diaz on his journey to find answers to his past in action adventure Mind's Eye. This pair of trailers tease some of the story beats and intense encounters you'll have in the fictional near future Americana city of Red Rock. This game's on target to launch this summer on PS5. This looks interesting. It kind of gives me some Detroit Become Human vibes, you know?
It reminds me of Detroit Become Human and also oh shit. Deus Ex.
Deus Ex, yeah, Mankind. Yeah, and it looks like the gameplay is going to be kind of similar to a lot of that um yeah, actually it's going to have action third person shooter gameplay. You know what this actually reminds me of? The gameplay. It looks like Max Payne mixed with Cyberpunk.
Oh, I didn't never I don't never I never played Max Payne. I know they were really good.
Because Max Payne has the third person perspective, you know?
Right. I definitely understand the cyberpunk like
Yeah.
relation.
Yeah.
Like I definitely get that vibe too. Dude, it looks really good in some places and then like simultaneously not in some other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's lots of like double A titles that like in this showcase that have lots of potential, I feel like. And I
Mm-hmm.
just want them to execute is all. Like because I'm all for double A titles. Like I feel like I live in the
Mm-hmm.
wheelhouse of double A titles a lot. Like I'm definitely willing to chance like games just because I find the concept interesting. Like like last year I bought Atlas and bought and played Atlas Fallen and like had a fairly good time with that. Like it had some interesting mechanics, really good combat, interesting open world, and like that was like a double A ass like game all day every day. So
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to titles like these.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested. I'll keep my eye on it. I'll keep my mind's eye on it. Next up, Garrick, the moment
Dude,
you've been waiting for. Monster Hunter Wilds. That's right. Capcom joined Sony at the State of Play not only to prime players for the imminent launch of Monster Hunter Wilds on February 28th, but also to reveal the roster of colossal foes increases by at least one very soon with the release of a post-launch title update this spring.
yep,
Garrick,
Misasune coming
take it
in
away,
on the
Garrick.
on. Oh yeah, dude. Like we're already getting like crazy stuff. Did you watch this trailer, dude? They gave a 4 minute trailer for this shit. A
Mhm.
4 minute fucking Monster Hunter trailer. There's so much stuff to parse through if you're a Monster Hunter fan from top to bottom, like teasing monsters in the trailer. About halfway through the trailer, we get proof of a hero. Proof of a hero starts playing. They do the super cut. Oh, I got fucking Frisian, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking straight goosebumps. This was like the perfect trailer to tie the bow on and be like, hey, we're right around the corner from releasing probably the biggest uh, Monster Hunter game we've ever ambitioned to release, and I'm fucking so stoked.
It looks fantastic, man. Like it looks really good. It looks really, really good.
Dude, oh my god, they're going to add so many monsters post launch and like the potential to add new zones and the potential to add monsters and events based off of the fluctuating seasons in the game. This shit's going to go crazy, dude. I can't even fucking like fathom the amount of time I'm going to put into this game.
Yeah. I look forward to playing it with you.
Yeah, I'm super fucking stoked to get like to really get into it. I've got my time off work for next weekend. I am I'm really fucking stoked.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. And like the new creature that they're putting in at the literally the free update, it's like that Leviathan dragon, like water
Oh
dragon.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
Mitsunome.
Misasune is her name.
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Also, another game that I'm super excited about. We have Musha, The Way of the Sword, and Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny, which I played the shit out of that game back in the day.
Yeah,
Capcom.
Onimusha 2 that's out now. That's available now.
Yep. Yep. Onimusha. Capcom unsheathed two Onimusha related announcements at today's State of Play. Firstly, it revealed a new gameplay trailer for Onimusha Way of the Sword and confirmed late iconic Japanese samurai movie star Toshiro Mifune to serve as the face model for its protagonist Musashi. While the game is slated for 2026 on PS5, the newly revealed remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny comes to PS5 and PS4 May 23rd this year. So it's not out yet, but it will be out May 23rd. So it was the Ninja Gaiden one that came out immediately.
Oh, okay. Ninja.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. But yeah, everything I see makes me excited. I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play. I'm definitely gonna play Onimusha as well. Like those
Yeah.
fucking Souls games before Souls games were a deal.
Yep. And they used to have this multiplayer mode in, I think it was in 2, where you can play as the swords master Onimusha. One person can, and the other person plays as a ninja. Me and my brother used to play that together all the time back in the day.
That sounds fucking sick. I actually didn't even know there was
Yep. Yep.
multiplayer in that game.
That was a game that we grew up playing. That was one of the games. That was my exposure to Souls games, which is funny because like games like Elden Ring and Dark Souls, I don't like. I can play them and I can do pretty well in them, but I don't like ever finish them. But there's like other games that I'll play on the hardest difficulty, like the Star Wars games and like other ones, and I'll just
Mm-hmm.
blow through that no problem and like beat bosses no problem. Like I remember Geo and Ernell sat in and watched me beat the end of Fallen Order, and I beat the second sister first try on the hardest difficulty, and they were just like, "What?"
Yeah, that was a good boss fight.
Yeah, yeah. That, and she was hard to like predict her moves because she was very erratic. She didn't do the same combos. So that was
Yeah,
interesting.
she fucking sucked.
Yeah. Another announcement during the State of Play, PlayStation Plus. Today, this show also unveiled titles coming to PlayStation Plus game catalog over the coming months. February's lineup, playable starting yesterday on February 18th, includes Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Huh, we were just talking about that. Top Skin, Spin, Top Skin.
Top skin.
Top Spin 2K25 and launching into the game catalog.
Foreskin 2K25.
The first episode, tape 1 of the Lost Records Bloom and Rage from the creators of Life is Strange. Two indie titles
Yeah,
also
I need to play
launch.
that.
Yeah. Two indie titles also launch into the game catalog this year. Architectural adventure Blueprints and a 6-player survival crafting game named Abiotic Factor. There, if you go
Oh,
to
dude, Abiotic Factor looks crazy.
Yeah.
think there's a trailer for. I think that was like there was a trailer for that.
Yeah. I was gonna say you can find the full game catalog lineup for February as well as other games that are coming to PlayStation Plus. You can find that over at the PlayStation blog there. Another thing to note is that they are putting the first 3 Armored Core titles on PlayStation Plus as well for people. Another game that is going to be coming out is we have Saros. Housemarque announced its new title Saros, which launches on PS5 in 2026. This all-new action game tells a haunting story of the lost off-world colony on Carcosa under an ominous eclipse. You play as Arjun Devraj, a powerful Soltari enforcer who will stop at nothing to find who he is looking for. An extended gameplay look will be released later this year. I'm interested. The visuals look great. It's definitely a cinematic.
Yeah, it was an incredible trailer.
Yeah, and it's very creepy looking. I'm wondering if this is going to be a roguelite game, kind of like how
Yes.
their previous game was.
Yes.
It is.
It is going to involve the same core gameplay elements
Mm-hmm.
as Returnal. It's
Okay.
likely going to be refined. I guess I can't speak to it being roguelite, but I know the bullet hell feature
Yeah.
specifically
It does
will
say
be.
come
I don't
back
know if it'll be
stronger.
a roguelite. But I do know the bullet hell will absolutely be a factor in this one.
Okay. Okay. Um, Next up, we have Shinobi: Art of Vengeance. The iconic Shinobi series returns August 29th, 2025 with an all-new 2D action platformer revival
Mhm.
featuring the unique hand-drawn style of Lizard Cube, the team behind the hit brawler series Streets of Rage 4. This level-based game launching on PS5 and PS4 captures the essence of the past games with fast-paced action and special powers and more. This looks great, dude. It just looks like a Mega Man game to me, but you're a ninja. You know?
Yeah, dude, it looks very fucking arcade cabinet uh ass game. It looks really fun. This is like where I pass personally on side scrollers
Hmm.
because like I can see what kind of gameplay like it's just like, oh yeah, this is like Mega Man or like Metal Slug and like some
Hmm.
shit, right? And I'm just like, that's not for me because those games tend to frustrate the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
I'll get stuck on some platforming bullshit and get hella mad.
mhm. I usually enjoy it up until I get about halfway through the game, and then once everything starts getting harder, like way harder, I'm just like, okay, I don't want to
Yeah,
play this
it's
anymore.
I have a weird relationship with platformers because like I want to like them, like, and I do. I have like a love for them, but I also have
Mhm.
like this deep seated hatred where I'm just like, get the fuck away from me, right? And
Yeah.
because it's really got to be delivered to me in a way where I see it. It's got to be super appealing, right? And like when I say that, I mean like Castlevania appealing, Shovel Knight not fucking appealing, right? Like Shovel Knight, like every time I see somebody play that game, I'm just like this makes me look like I just would bang my head against the wall. Like I don't feel
Yeah.
like I would have fun playing Shovel Knight, right? And like even though like in their essence they're both action based side scroll, they're not the same, right? And like and if you know the difference between them, you just know, right? And like one has like more general appearing, the other one's just like you like hard shit just for like hard shit. And I like those kinds of games
Hmm.
when it comes to like Souls like games, but not with my not with my with my platformers. I'm not fast enough for these kinds of platformers. Is what it
We're
really
getting
comes down
older,
to.
man. Platformers are for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Um,
fucking because I can win at a Souls game because I just need to learn the pattern. I don't have to be fast.
mhm. Next up, we have Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Sega revealed the first gameplay for its new four-wheeled Sonic Racer, roaring onto PS5 and PS4 in the future. It introduces travel rings, transporting players from one world to a completely new location during races, and the
Mm.
RPG-like gadget feature, letting players select different perks to deploy on the track. Yeah, this is for all you Mario Kart fans out there. This is a new fix for you, a new thing to get into. They have Crash Team Racing out there as well. That
I
there's
haven't
all yeah,
I didn't play the other Sonic Racing, but I know it's fairly popular.
yeah. It looks fun. It looks like a game I would play, honestly. But I don't know if I personally would spend $70 on it. You know,
No, not for me. Not
not
for
a
me.
chance. Not a chance. Great Game Pass game though.
Yeah, for
Next
real.
up, we have a game I would spend $70 on. We have Split Fiction. That's right. Learn about the power of friendship in Split Fiction, a co-op adventure from It Takes Two creator Haze Light Studios, coming to PS5. Playing as Mio and Zoe, you'll encounter bizarre situations as the two traverse stories born from their own wild imaginations. You'll be able to invite a friend to play online for free with Friends Pass, as long as one of you owns the game, or both of you can play. I think that's cool that the Friends Pass thing.
What? That's cool.
So only one person needs to buy the game for everybody to play together. So
That's pretty rad.
yeah. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this so hard.
Same. I loved It Takes Two, and
Mhm.
I thoroughly believed it deserved Game of the Year that year.
Didn't it got it right? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
What did it go against again? I can't remember what it went against that year.
I don't fucking remember
Was it
what it
2020?
went against.
I think it came out in 2020.
2019. It Takes Two Game Awards.
But yeah, I'm really interested in this too because
2021.
2021. What did it go against? Does it say?
Let's see. I'll if you want to keep if you want
Okay.
to
Yeah,
keep going,
I I'm
you
interested
can.
in split
I'll pull
fiction
this up.
because it has a super huge focus on sci-fi and fantasy, and those are two of my favorite genres. So I'm all here for it. Next up, we have a game that I will be playing quite a bit of. We have Splitgate 2. A Splitgate 2 alpha drops onto PS5 February 27th. This alpha is built around multi-team Portal Warfare mode, a 3-team 8v8 24-player battle set on a map 20 times larger than any map in the game yet. 1047 Games are continuing to improve the game based on feedback from internal and external playtests. So this is your opportunity to shape the future of the game. I played the previous alpha on PC for only like 2 days, but I'm all here for it, man. I was in the top 1% in the world at the first Splitgate game, and I intend to do the same for Splitgate 2. This is my game.
I remember you playing the fuck out of Splitgate.
Dude, you know what's funny is at first I wasn't like that into it.
So in 2021, it went up against Resident Evil Village, Psychonauts 2.
What else? You cut out. All I heard was Resident Evil Village and Psychonauts 2. You there, Garrick?
Oh, my fucking internet's being stupid.
Um, but yeah.
That's because I stopped talking because I could tell there was a delay. Metroid Dread, Deathloop, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
I think the only game I gunned for that year was Resident Evil Village.
Tell that to the 27 dead
Oh, whoa.
patriots and their families.
Yeah. Did you just leave and join back?
No, it just fucking disconnected me and then reconnected me all
Yeah.
on its own.
Next up, we had a Stellar Blade reveal. The sci-fi action game teams up with Goddess of Victory Nikki for an exciting new content. A boss battle, collectible dolls, stickers, and new outfits. Both the PC version of Stellar Blade and the Goddess of Victory Nikki DLC will be available on PS5 and PC launch in June. Then after that, we had the Midnight Walk. After its reveal in Sony's last State of Play, Moonhood returns with a new gameplay trailer for its handcrafted dark fantasy adventure, The Midnight Walk, and comes accompanied by a launch date. That's right, this will be coming out May 8th. This looks cool. This looks
This is
really
one of my
good.
most anticipated games of the year. If you have not played Lost in Random yet, you are doing yourself a fucking disservice. It is literally a third person action adventure done in a Coraline Tim Burton-esque art style with where like you basically roll dice and the dice give you certain abilities and then you use like it's you would fucking love the shit out of it, Devin. It's got like a lot of did you ever play the American McGee's Alice games?
American McGee's Alice games. No, I did not.
Yeah, like Alice in Wonderland.
I did not.
Yeah, they were like a dark, twisted version of Alice in Wonderland, and it's very, very cool. But basically, Lost in Random is like there's 6 kingdoms, and of
Mhm.
course, like one town is like the poorest of the poor, and like six town is like, or whatever the fuck they call it, is like where the queen lives.
Where the queen lives. Okay. Okay. I see you picked it up right away. The Midnight Walk.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Next up, another game that looks cool as shit. We have Tides of Annihilation. Eclipse Glow Studio unveiled Tides of Annihilation, a single player action adventure game that thrusts you into a shattered mystical London. Players will take on the role of Gwendolyn, who wields the power of a mysterious gray mist that can manifest 2 spectral knights at her side, with players required to strategically choose which knights to summon based on their preferred gameplay style and the challenges they face. I am all for dystopian fantasy action adventure games like this. 100%. Again, this is another game. If you told me this was a Final Fantasy, I'd be like,
yeah. This
okay,
does look really fucking cool. I don't know shit about this. This is my first time seeing this one. This
really?
looks
This looks
the
awesome.
fucking gigantic creatures look nuts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And going into that like celestial like vagina. Did you see that part yet?
Dude, it's giving like Shadow of the Colossus vibes.
It honestly, it
A
reminds
little
me
bit.
of like old school God of War games.
Or yeah, I was gonna say Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Again, if you told me this was a Final Fantasy, I would believe you. You know what I'm saying? This game looks
Damn,
really
that
cool.
boss fight looks crazy, dude.
All of it does. It all looks really good. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the shit out of this.
Yeah, this looks bitchin'.
Bitchin'. I want to see when this comes out. Because we do not have a release date or anything for this game yet. But
Oh, no release date. Okay, just an
yeah,
announcement trailer.
yep, yep. I would not be surprised if this doesn't come out till 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be shocked either.
but this looks so cool. This looks so cool. Um, yeah. Next up, we have Warriors Abyss. Dynasty Warriors gets a roguelite twist in Warriors Abyss, which launches.
This is the one
This
that's
is out.
available now.
Yep, this is already out on
This is the
PS5
one
and
that's
PS4.
available that I
You can play
yeah.
over
I was
100
mixing
different
this up with
heroes
Onimusha.
while battling hordes of enemies in hell, requiring you to change up the combinations of heroes and items to discover new strategies to overcome challenging obstacles and plunge deeper into the unknown. This looks fun. This looks fun. This is definitely like,
Dude,
just
it's
a
legit
little slash game.
it is Dynasty Warriors.
Vampire Survivor.
It's fucking Dynasty Warriors Hades.
Yeah. With like a little bit of a mix of Vampire Survivor too, because of the hordes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Like they knew
Yeah.
what they were doing.
Yep. Which good on them, honestly. It looks like a fun little arcade game. I wonder if it's multiplayer. That'd be fun. But yeah, they did tie up the state of play with WWE 2K25. WWE's Paul Heyman joined at the state of play to introduce a new look at WWE 2K25. The trailer introduced The Island, which will feature in the game when it launches on PS5 and PS4 March 14th. The Island is an online open world environment filled with WWE themed landmarks, quests, live events, and shops, with up to 50 other players at a time. The island also offers deep customization, giving players the chance to personalize their My Superstars like never before. I've never been into wrestling, man, but it seems like more and more of my friends have been into wrestling lately than ever, I've noticed.
Yeah, I don't understand wrestling.
Yeah. But you know what?
I'm just gonna leave that there
Yeah. Good for
because
them.
I don't have anything nice to say about wrestling.
I'll let people like what they like. I'll leave it at that. That is what they close the state of play
Yeah.
with. But there's
Yep.
some absolute bangers in this state of play. Directive 8020, 100% gonna play that. Borderlands 4, gonna play that. Days Gone Remastered, probably gonna play that. Freaking Hell Is Us, gonna play that. Lost Soul Side, I'm gonna play that as well. Metal Eden, I'm interested in that game. That game looks fun. That game looks real fun.
Yeah, there was lots to love in this state of play.
Mhm.
It's really interesting to me that a lot of people were kind of commenting. They're like, "Yeah, slow year for the first person titles or first party titles," and I'm like, "Huh?" I was like, just because like it doesn't not everything has to be like fucking Sony Entertainment the game.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, I'm okay. I just want more games to play. That's it. That's all I want. That's it.
yeah, dude, I don't fucking need I don't
Mhm.
fucking need 60 bajillion dog shit first party titles.
Mm-mm. And I
Like,
think
just
this
give
is
me
a
good
nice
games.
stack.
I don't fucking give a fuck where they come from or what platform they're on.
Yeah.
Like, I just want them to be good.
That is one other thing too. I do want to state about this. I bet you a huge handful of these titles are all coming to PC and dare I say Xbox as well. So if you don't have a PS5 and there's a game
Oh
that you're
yeah, for
interested
sure.
in on this list, look it up because I know that some of these games firsthand will also be on PC and Xbox. So definitely look that up. Don't feel like you have to get a PlayStation to play some of these, but if you do want to get a PlayStation, get a PlayStation. You know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Um, Guys, we are going to round up our show. We're going to talk about our content schedule moving into the rest of the week. Um, Friday, we're going to go straight into it with another review. That's right. We're going to be doing a spoiler-free review of The Monkey on the next episode of 20,000 Films Under the Sea. That's right. I know Ernell and I are going to go see The Monkey together tomorrow night.
Dude,
So
there's no fucking showings near me. I'm really irritated.
that's upsetting because like there is a lot of really cool promo stuff happening for this movie, and it's from what I've heard, it's
Yeah, dude, I'm seeing none of it. I'm seeing none of it.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know if we're like not the target
Also, hi,
demographic
Esco.
here in fucking Utah or what.
Yeah, probably not. You do live in a Mormon state.
Yeah, true. Fucking, it's lame.
Yeah. Um, I am super stoked to see this movie. I usually like Robert Edgers a lot. Um, oh no, Robert Edgers didn't do this. Let me Oz Perkins. This is going to be his follow-up movie to Long Legs, and to be releasing both these movies
Oh yeah, that was right.
within a year of each other is kind of crazy to think about it. Because Long Legs was a
I enjoyed Long
success.
Legs for like I actually liked it. Yeah,
I liked it a lot more my second watch.
I can't remember what I gave it. I like between the 7 to 8. I gave it in like the 7 to 8 range.
Yeah, I gave it an 8 if I remember correctly. I liked it more my second time watching because which is weird because I knew what happens, right?
I think maybe.
So I knew what happened in the movie. So on my second watch of the movie, I was looking at everything, you know, like in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot more storytelling.
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot. It is one of those
Yeah.
movies where you benefit from a second watch,
Yeah.
or even a third.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So again, The Monkey, we're seeing that on Thursday. If you guys want to see it too, you can see it Thursday or Friday during the day, and you can watch us, go on record with our spoiler-free review. Next up, we have another episode that we are doing. That'll be Saturday, Songs of the Abyss, episode 4. So, no, 5, right? Yeah, it's 5.
5 now.
Episode 5. Yeah, and that'll be early access on Saturday as well for all you subscribers out there. Please let us know what you thought of the Sony State of Play. You can head on over to our Discord. We'll be talking about it over in there. And then you can also go to our YouTube, leave a comment in the comments below if you're watching this there. And other than that, This has been Good Kraken's Death Ratio, your choice for all the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear live each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. West Coast, Best Coast times, sometimes on Wednesdays. If you liked what you heard, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services wherever you like to watch or listen. You can also support us by going to our YouTube channel, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Death Ratio and leaving a review there. We have to go, but until next time.
I farted.